Happy Wednesday, Nate, Shawn, and TJ, your morning minute, Mile High Sports, 5280sportsnetwork.com. As we get closer and closer to the start of the NFL season, guys, we first start on the baseball diamond. Last night, Shawn, big win for the Rockies. Carlos Gonzalez coming out of the dugout to pinch hit, hits a double right when they needed it in terms of insurance. Are you feeling any better, or is this tempered because it's against the Giants?
Well, I think you temper it a little bit, but the truth is, since mid-July, he's hit over 300. He's hit a lot of doubles during that span. Not a lot of home runs, but knocked in a few runs too. So I think maybe heating up now. I don't know if he's going to go on some rampage where the power necessarily comes back. But if Carlos Gonzalez for the rest of the season can hang around the 300 mark, I think the Rockies will be delighted with that.
TJ, if they were to actually pull off a sweep of the Giants, does it take away any of the sting of the Diamondbacks, or is that still something that you look back on this past weekend and just shake your head?
Well, at this point, a win's a win, right? I mean, you're just trying to hold on to that wild card spot. So regardless of how bad the team is you're playing, if you win, that's one in the win column, and it helps you maintain that wild card spot. So that's the number one priority. Don't care who the wins are against as long as you're getting them.
As you're getting ready for the Broncos and the Chargers to be the late game on Monday, it's funny because we sit here this week and I feel like we should be previewing week one, and yet the game still seems so far away on the calendar. That said, Brock Osweiler is in. He's found his cleats and is preparing to be the backup, but this is really all about Trevor Siemian and getting ready for week one against the Chargers. Shawn, as you get ready for this game, is it Siemian? Is it the running game? Is it the offensive line? What right now is top of mind for you when it comes to Broncos practice and preparation?
Well, I think you nailed all three, quite frankly. But I feel reasonably good about the running game, and I feel halfway decent about the line at this point. So it really is about the line being able to buy Siemian enough time to be effective. I think he can be effective, if not special, so long as he has the time and he's not running away from Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram all day.
TJ, when we talk about the running game, have we been doing C.J. Anderson a disservice? We've talked so much about Jamal Charles. We've talked about D'Angelo Henderson. We've talked about Devontae Booker's injury, and yet the starting running back seems to not be a topic of conversation.
Yeah, I actually feel like it's kind of a compliment that you're not talking about C.J. Anderson, because you're kind of assuming he's going to be there and be productive. So you're talking about the question marks on the team in training camp. I think Henderson is kind of an answer. It's going to help them in the running game. Jamal Charles seemed to do really well in that third preseason game. So I kind of expect the running game to be pretty productive. I'm curious how balanced their offense is going to look, because this could be one of the truly balanced offenses in the NFL this year.
Shameless plug, be sure to catch me, Lauren Gardner, Brad Evans for the Fantasy Football Hour on Altitude, week one, getting you ready for the NFL season, minus the Bucs and Dolphins, whose game has been postponed till week 11. That'll air on Altitude tonight at 5 o'clock and then be rerun approximately 875 times between now and Sunday morning. So we hope you will check that out. Thank you so much. You can just tune in for Lauren. Don't worry about Brad and I. Happy Wednesday. We're back with you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., Mile High Sports Radio, AM 1340, FM 1047. But for now, for TJ, for Shawn, I'm Nate. We'll see you.